What's up YouTube? So this is going to be my movie review for X-Men Dark Phoenix. So Dark Phoenix is probably the final and last X-Men film we're going to get in this 20th Century Fox universe, if you will. Before they're probably recast and brought into the MCU now that Marvel own the rights to the X-Men. Knowing that, and the fact that I'm a massive X-Men fan, comic and movie, there was a lot of hype and I needed a lot from this movie, especially as it's the last one. And did I get it? Let's talk about it. I'll start with the positives. So Sophie Turner is returning once again to play Jean Grey, and she's one of the best bits in this film, thankfully, because the story is about her. She's got a lot of things to carry on her shoulders, and her acting is very, very good. All those people who watched Game of Thrones and said, you know, she can't act, she can act, because she acts very, very good in this film. The Phoenix character herself, she has like a lot of mood swings. She goes up and down, crazy to angry to sad, and she goes through it very, very fast. And Sophie Turner does an amazing job at doing all of them. She's got great range in her acting capabilities. When the movie needs her to be threatening and just show how powerful she is, she totally delivers. She totally sells the fact that she's this powerful. She's great. However, once again, Michael Fassbender, returning as Magneto, steals the show. When he's on screen, he draws you in. His acting is so good. He's got the best action scenes, best lines of dialogue, all the good emotional beats. The man's a legend, man. He's the best thing since Hugh Jackman in all of these X-Men films. That's it. He's the best. Also coming back with a wicked performance, as he always does, James McAvoy returns again as Professor X. James McAvoy, man, his acting is off the chains. We all know that by now. He's perfect as Professor X. We all know that now. However, there are small little sections in the film where, and I think it's the script, because he does and says things that are just totally out of character, and you'll notice it straight away, and it sort of annoyed me that they didn't use James McAvoy's Professor X to the best that they could. He is good. He's very, very good. But he's got stupid bits sprinkled throughout. All the X-Men cast from Apocalypse return. However, some of them, no spoilers, but they do not have a lot of screen time. And you might be shocked at how little they actually have. So I'm just letting you guys know so you don't go in and you're not disappointed. The visuals for this film, however, are very, very good. When there's action on screen, all the visuals look good, but the standout thing is the sound. The sound in this film is immense. It's immense. Multiple times in the theatre, I was just like gobsmacked at how good the sound was. Hans Zimmer's score is perfection. So we have all those good things. What could bring it down so much? Probably the most important thing in a film, the story. Guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The story is terrible. It's terrible. It's so bad and it breaks my heart to say it, but the story is stupid. We all know the X-Men continuity is broken. Since Days of Future Past happened, everything's been mumbo-jumboed. It's just been like this. Crazy madness. What this film does, though, is it takes this and drops a nuclear bomb on it. I'm not even exaggerating, guys. The story is just complete shambles. This lady, I don't even know her name in the movie. That's how bad she was. And guess what? Her role in the film is one of the most important things. Her whole reason for being in the film is pivotal to the story. And all of that sucked. Guys, I'm very, very disappointed with the story. This should have been so good. And it's round 2 of telling the Dark Phoenix story. How can you ruin it again? How is that possible? It's just beyond me. Overall, guys, this film was not what I wanted. It didn't wrap up in the ways that I wanted. It gave me things I did like. I enjoyed a lot. The action and characters, very, very good. But story, awful. I'm a massive fan of X-Men. I don't know what Marvel's going to do when they introduce these characters into the MCU. If they can somehow keep this cast and bring them over, do some like multiverse or something, that's great. I'm down to see that. It's just this film, I hope it's not the complete end, because it's not the end that I wanted. It was good. It wasn't a bad film. The story has killed the score for me a lot. And if you guys watch my video where I rank all the X-Men movies from worst to best, and I talk about some of the individual scores I give for those films, you'll fully understand the love I have for these films. But it breaks my heart that I'm gonna have to give X-Men Dark Phoenix 6 nerds out of 10. For me, guys, a 5 out of 10 is a dead average film. This is better than average, but it's not something that I would just rush out and buy on Blu-ray on day one. It's not something I'd tell everyone to go and see. If you're a big X-Men fan, you will like this film, unquestionably, but compared to First Class, Logan, Days of Future Past, this is a massive drop. Even from Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse is a lot better than this film. Guys, I want to hear from you now. Have you seen Dark Phoenix? And what is your favourite X-Men film of all time? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for your continued love and support and watching my content. If you've enjoyed this movie review, please give it a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. And remember, you will subscribe.